From the flicker of a hearth to the scent of baking grain, one tiny spark changed the fate of us all. We stand on a plateau in what is now southeastern Turkey, where stone walls shelter ancient ovens and dusty grinding stones bathed in golden dawn light. What would you discover if you walked into the world's first kitchen? Karahantepe, also called Karahantepe, is a pre-pottery Neolithic archaeological site in Şanlıurfa province in today's Turkey. Excavations suggest that people here, some 11,500 to 12,000 years ago, may have prepared bread and lived in early kitchen culture. This matters now because if kitchens and bread came this early, they reshape our narrative of how civilization and daily life evolved. Around 12,000 years ago, circa 10,000 BCE, small groups in the Fertile Crescent began experimenting with wild grains and fire. Sometime later, between 11,500 to 12,000 years ago, archaeologists report finding grinding stones, sickles, and structures at Karahantepe that hint at food preparation in fixed settings. Lower third, 11,500 to 12,000 BP visual. Timeline scrub. In recent years, lab analyses are said to have confirmed traces tied to bread making and communal cooking spaces. Also discovered recently, a T-shaped stone pillar carved with a human face in a domestic context, linking symbolic art to daily life. Lower third, 11,000 BP visual. Pillar Photo 1 report claims that laboratory tests detected microscopic residues of processed grain on grinding stones. The Şanlıurfa governorship has issued statements saying the findings verify a food preparation and communal dining culture at Karahantepe. Excavators have also found sickles and stone tools that are consistent with harvesting and milling practices. The carved human face pillar is reported in Smithsonian Magazine, described as the first of its kind in these T-pillar complexes. Source: Smithsonian, October 2025. Conflicting views and gaps. Some scholars caution that residue analysis can be ambiguous, and that traces might come from other plants or later contamination. Others argue that while communal cooking is suggested, direct proof of bread formulas or full kitchen rooms is still lacking. It is also uncertain whether Karahantepe was continuously inhabited or whether usage was intermittent or seasonal. We lack a fully published, peer-reviewed monograph giving full chemical data and stratigraphic context. Human impact. If indeed people baked bread here 12,000 years ago, it means that everyday habits, kneading, sharing food, cooking indoors, started far earlier than we thought. These communities may have gathered around hearths, talked, taught the young, and built social bonds through cooking rituals. This shift from purely mobile forager life to more settled culinary life probably transformed how people related to land, crops, and each other. Expert lens. Why it matters. Think of it this way. Discovering a kitchen from 12 millennia ago is like finding the root of the family tree of cooking. That root helps us see continuity, how later villages, towns, and cities inherited the idea that food, home, and society are linked. In law, culture, and ethics, kitchens are sites of identity, rules, gender roles, inheritance. Tracing them back changes how we think about human organization itself. Mini recap, pattern break. Info card, what we know versus unconfirmed. We know Karahantepe yields tools, carved pillars, and traces suggest food preparation. We do not yet know full recipes, continuous occupation, or all symbolic meanings. Now let's imagine where this discovery might lead us. What's next? Scenarios. High confidence. More detailed residue and microbotanical studies will refine which grains and methods were used. Medium confidence. Further excavation may reveal entire kitchen rooms, walls, hearths, ovens in situ. Low confidence. We may one day discover direct written recipes or early symbolic cookbooks, though that is speculative. bread and kitchens are more than food. They are the hearth of civilization, older than we dared imagine. If you found this journey in time fascinating, watch next, From Hearths to Cities, the Dawn of Urban Civilization. Source notes and disclaimer. This script is based on currently reported findings and public statements. Interpretations are provisional. New research may change many details.